Ready or not, high school is here, and I have two boys that are going into high school. I'm going to split their videos into two different videos because we're doing things a little bit differently for each, but today we're going to start with my second son who is going into 9th grade. It's important to note that he, as of right now, is college bound. While that's not a requirement for us, it is something he is interested in, and he knows kind of what area he wants to go into, so his curriculum picks reflect that. First up is his health credit that he is going to be doing this year. He's going to be using two different resources. He's going to be using the Not Consumed Thrive curriculum. This is a brand new release from Not Consumed Ministries, and I'm so excited to dive into it with him. He is going to be going through learning about his body, learning about how to take care of what goes inside of it, as well as taking care of it physically. So he'll be coming up with workout plans. He'll be looking at dietitian information, like how much sugar goes into soda and things like that. So he is going to be diving into all of that this year, and I'm really excited about that. In conjunction with that, he is also going to be using the same curriculum that all my other kids are using, which is Form. This is an online-based program. What's neat about it is when you purchase the program, you actually get the entire program, both the elementary level as well as the middle school, high school level. So he'll be going through the middle school, high school level alongside this Not Consumed. It has video-based lessons that teach him different things about PE and health, and then he will have different workouts that he needs to complete as well as projects. So together, this will pair and be his health and PE credit. For science, he will be completing the physical science, the brand new edition of physical science that Apologia just came out with. And for the first time, he won't be just doing their science, but he will also be doing their self-paced courses. This is an online-based program. It does self-grading. It has video-based lessons. It has the textbook online. I think this is going to be the perfect choice for him, not only in the content that is served through Apologia in the self-paced course, but the fact that it is self-paced and that it does all the grading. We have a really busy year ahead, and having that accountability will be a really awesome asset to our homeschool. And actually, you can get an extra special discount on that when you are a Made to Homeschool member. Made to Homeschool is my personal community along with several other creators where we come and share encouragement and resources and live hangouts and more with each and every one of you. And this month in particular, in the month of May, we are running our big anniversary sale, so you can actually become a member at a crazy discounted price on already good prices, as well as getting discounts on amazing curriculums like Redefining School, World Watch News, Apologia, and more. As always, our language arts is quite a hodgepodge of different curriculums, but that's what works best for us and our family. For literature, we're going to be pulling some of the literature selections from our history, which I'll get to here in just a second. And then for the past year, my middle schoolers have been enjoying using Redefining School in their literature circles and their Let's Survey class. Well, this year, Mindy is actually coming out with some high school literature circles where they will read through a book and be able to have discussion groups based off of it. So I don't know exactly what those are gonna look like yet. You can stay tuned to her email list to find more, but they are going to be doing at least one of those, if not more, this upcoming year, as I know she mentioned they're going to be circulating around baby C.S. Lewis. And so that'll be perfect going along with everything else we're learning this year. Also in that literature section, we are going to be utilizing Apologia's self-paced literature classes as well. So the way this works is they've just come out with it. There are 4 different books that are offered. You can purchase each one individually, or you can do all 4 for a full credit. I'm trying to give them a lot of different experiences in a lot of different kinds of literature with different kinds of discussions or different kinds of requirements for them. So we are going to be picking 2 books, one for each semester, that they will be going through with the Apologia curriculum to be able to get that opportunity to dig into and understand not just the storyline, but to understand all of those literary terms as well. For writing, we are going to be doing Elegant Essays. This is an IEW, Institutes for Excellence in Writing course. This is only a 1-semester course, so they will only be taking 1 semester of formal writing. This teaches them, breaks down everything on how to write a solid essay essay from the beginning paragraph to the body of the essay and to the closing paragraph and beyond. I'm really excited for them to dive into this, and then they will have other writing assignments that are just given throughout their history or science or other different curriculums, so we don't need a formal curriculum to last the whole year. For spelling, he will continue with phonetic zoo and going on to level B with that. That has been a really great self-paced option that has helped him to grow in his spelling a lot. I think for vocabulary, there's quite a bit that is inserted throughout several of his subjects, but I do think I'm going to have him check out the vocabulary cartoons book that I use with my oldest son in the SAT prep, especially since he is college bound. It's just a great fun way for middle school and high school students to learn great vocabulary that will help prep them for those higher level testing. And then for grammar, he will be going into the next level of fix-it grammar, diving into that and going a little bit deeper. It's still using that same one sentence method where they're going in, they're reading it, they're identifying the parts of speech, they're editing the mistakes and then rewriting it, but it just gets a little bit deeper and a little bit harder each and every level. For history, we are doing Biblioplan's high school textbook, considering the times. They're going to be going through this, some literature selections, as well as having World Watch News. World Watch News is a fantastic resource if you don't know about it and you have high school or middle school kids, any ages really, but especially high school and middle school kids. I highly recommend checking it out. It is a daily news program for your kids to watch that helps give them a biblical perspective and stay involved and informed about what's going on in the world. For my son's foreign language credit, he's going to be doing ASL 2. Last year he completed homesschoolasl.com and he did level 1, it's the high school level, and now he'll be doing level 2, and Lord willing, next year he'll go into level 3. For his arts, he's going to be doing Artistic Pursuit. He is going to be doing their, they have 2 different semester-long courses. One is going over sketching, talking about shadowing and all of those things, and the other one is going over watercolor, which is something he's new in being introduced to and kind of playing around with. So between those 2 courses, that's what we plan to do for art for him, and that is something he definitely wants to go into for the future. So there was a lot of consideration when it came to the right fit of art curriculum for him. For math, of course, we're using teaching textbooks. He will be going into Algebra 1. And then during the summer, we are actually going to be doing Not Consume's consumer math. I don't know if we're actually going to get through it in an entire summer, but the plan is to do more of an intensive where all we're doing this summer is logic and the consumer math. Whatever we don't complete will either bleed into next year a little bit, or I might kind of save those sections and we'll pick them up next summer to complete. The nice thing about high school is once he completes the entire book, he gets a credit, but it doesn't matter if it takes him a little bit longer than a year to do so. For Bible, we know that we are going to be utilizing the resources New Morning Mercies by Paul Tripp. They have a new teen edition that just came out, and I'm doing that with the kids in the morning. We're going to be doing some church history and more, but I can't get into all of that right now because I haven't decided it all. So stay tuned, subscribe, and be sure to check out my other curriculum picks videos.